Don't talk a lot about Cardano. Not a whole lot going on, but now there is. There's a new update. The Chang hard fork is coming. And this makes it easier for them to move towards decentralized governance, which really doesn't exist in most major chains. Yes, even though people can vote on governance, but it's not truly decentralized like Cardano, right? So according to roadmap, this is part of Voltaire, right? And Basho, which is scaling, is also really not complete, but they're just moving forward with that. But basically, it's been many years, and Cardano is finally getting to a point where it can finish itself and really concentrate on just bringing dApps, right? But decentralized governance is really the next major phase. At some point, Cardano people have to realize at some point, Charles is going to step away. He has said that too. He has said once Cardano is truly decentralized, which that's his vision, you will step away one day. And I don't know what's going to happen after that. But besides just a big update with the new hard fork, right? They've been announcing a lot of stuff. For example, this was announced 4th of July. I don't know if anyone paid attention, but Cardano is joining the IBC, okay, the Inter-Blockchain Communications Protocol, which means that this will allow Cardano to talk to 110 blockchains, right? Everything that's based within Cosmos. Cosmos is part of IBC, and every chain within Cosmos is part of IBC, including like Injective and Celestia and Say and a few others, BNB chain and others. Being part of this means that there could be cross-chain communication, interoperable communication. So that's pretty good. That's pretty massive if you think about it. It's not just all work and no play. Okay, there are games being built on top of Cardano. You don't hear about them much. Cornucopias is one of them. But there are other games that are coming aboard Cardano. Here's one, Chains of War. Okay, that's being listed on Epic Games. Built on Cardano. Quite exciting. And it's not just games, even memes. Okay, for whatever reason, Charles loves this new meme coin called Nike, which is a pig. It's his pig. Okay. And he talked about, I don't know if he fully endorsed it, but he has talked about it in the past, like this post right here from last month. And, this Nike went up crazily, but now it's at 7.1 million market cap. But what's strange is the very first meme on Cardano, Snack, which is still at 64 million, obviously coming down from their previous peak, but still 64 million, quite a large market cap meme. I never see Charles talk about Snack, right? So that's kind of strange. But even Charles is sort of, kind of embracing memes now, right? So that's pretty positive. So Cardano has memes, has games, have real serious stuff like decentralized governance coming and scaling. So this is why Cardano is still a big cap and continues to stay strong in the top 10. If you want to comment on anything I've said in this video, make sure you head over to the Roundtable. The Roundtable is a new social media platform created for conversations. And best of all, it's spam-free, bot-free, unlike here on YouTube. And you could have conversations with me and others like Altcoin Daily, Scott Melker, Mauro Nafal, and many others are joining daily. And you also get rewarded in tokens for doing so. So check out the new Roundtable. Click the link in the description below. Ton and Polygon are teaming up to launch a new L2 on top of Ton. And this L2 is going to be EVM compatible so that they can draw in DeFi and GameFi and you betcha probably memes and infrastructure, right? So yeah, that's pretty big. That's pretty big. Polygon also has, a lot of relationships with like Immutable and Beam and Avalanche and stuff, but this is pretty big. Ton is obviously has a lot of momentum, and if they can launch this L2 and draw even more dApps on board, absolutely huge. In terms of active daily addresses, it's already sky high. Look at where Ton is versus even ETH has surpassed ETH, but Sol is still up there, right? Sol is still growing, but it is definitely growing by leaps and bounds. Even have more daily active addresses than even Ethereum. That's pretty darn big. So good for Ton. Good updates. ETH ETF looks like it's a sure thing for this month. You're seeing a lot of these fund managers, they're already, having a race to offer the lowest fees, kind of like when Bitcoin spot ETFs came out. They're doing the same thing. And Grayscale even thinks that their conversion, their ETH trust into a ETH spot ETF will happen July 18th, which is only a couple weeks away, right? So get ready for that. We know that the Ethereum ETFs are around the corner. We keep hearing about it. Every single exec is saying that they are going to release. Grayscale predicts it's the 18th, I believe, which is only like a week away. Here's a Bitwise one that's saying that, there's fewer and fewer issues with their S1. So watch out. Ethereum spot ETFs are coming and will be released on the market soon, which I believe is another catalyst that can drive us upwards once again. After that, Sol ETFs. But here's an interesting chart of Sol, which basically is showing that it's mimicking what happened in 2021. Okay, it started out hot, then it cooled off, and then it just kept going. Yes, I'm very bullish on Solana. I love everything that's happening on top of the chain. And I do agree right now, even though Solana is a little bit lower than earlier, it's like 140. I do believe there are many, 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 many price jumps ahead. And if Bitcoin ends up above 100,000 by the end of this year, I don't even know where Solana will be. Maybe $400, $500 by the end of the year. And then it'll be even crazier next year. I think I saw this too. Jupiter, which is the biggest DEX aggregator on Solana, absolutely killing it. They have more volume than even Uniswap. And they want to establish something called GUM, Giant Unified Market, where a world where everything is available on chain with a single swap. Whether it's cat or dog memes, real world assets such as bonds or equities and consumer products like wine and energy, all in one place. Basically, they want to make it so that on Jupiter, you could trade anything. That's what it sounds like. You could trade memes, which of course people are doing already, but also RWA assets and everything else in between.